Y'all know before reacting, my for life is out there. You guys having a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe to that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Make sure y'all hitting that like button now. Allegedly, Chrisean Rock, Sister Tareen says Chrisean Jr. still needs another hernia surgery. I find that to be completely and utterly diabolical, especially due to the fact that she can get online and go back and forth with her family, have quarrels here, have little disputes, instead of making sure that you're handling business at home. With the amount of money that she claims she has, or Blueface does with the restaurant, etc., why are y'all not moving in haste to get him the proper treatment rather than being distracted by frivolous things? But let's get right into the video.
This. Doreen says Chrisean Jr. still needs another hernia surgery.
That's not true. That's not true. He had surgery before Chrisean got locked up, and he had surgery scheduled for this year from the first, that's not true.
That's not true. They all got that same accent. You notice that?
So he hasn't completed all of the surgery.
Now I feel royalty, and shout out to Royalty Channel. This is nuts. Insanity. Y'all gotta understand something. When somebody can literally be displaying certain behavior that is completely diabolical, that is degenerate, that showcases a level of morale that is just so low and so just idiotic, that they can go online and talk shit but cannot handle responsibility, the things that are a necessity. This is not something that you wait on. You know that your child is dealing with certain things and aspects that they can be having pain going on internally with him every day, struggles. And you're ignoring that, waiting on a surgery, telling some schedule here and there. Shit getting done immediately, expeditiously. We ain't waiting.
That's a problem. For some reason, I keep seeing a lot of like protecting Chrisean as crazy in 2025 or defending Chrisean as crazy in 20. I don't know what y'all talking about, because I've been calling out Chrisean on her shit all 2025.
I'm not, but I would never look at an individual who will literally disrespect their own child. What I mean by disrespecting your child, you publicly humiliate your child, because you will put him in a predicament that he can't defend himself and leave him open to scrutiny from a vast amount of people. And what Blueface did as well, it's just mind-boggling that he opened up that restaurant. No restaurant will be open until my son was taken care of. No restaurant would ever be in production, would ever be open to the public until my son is taken care of. Because that should be your main priority, nothing else. And to be honest with you, people going back and forth, her and Carlos and all the other nonsense, it just seems that people are completely utterly distracted from what's right. More of them that call evil good and good evil. We are living in a day and age where people are giving over to a strong delusion and ill-equipped to do the right thing. Ill-equipped.
Okay, let's start there. So I don't know why she hasn't gotten these surgeries or whatever.
Shout out to Royalty.
That's a no. You know what I'm saying? That's at the top of the list of a no, and that's at the top of the list of the N-word that rhymes would reflect. Okay, so she got to do better, bro. I'm not understanding what's going on here. Whatever it is she feel that she's doing, she's not. At least from what's going on, like Terrain just snitched, and now she can't even take it back, because you know what I'm saying? She's trying to not defend it. I feel like she's trying to say that he's gonna have a surgery later on this year or whatever. But I feel like that was about 2 years ago. No, because he's one, but he's going on to two. So that was almost like a year and some change ago that was supposed to happen, which means in the process of all that, shortly after that should have been done.
That's not true. That's not true. That's false. And all his appointments were met, and he's perfectly fine.
How many times these people are going to gaslight the situation because they want to basically be incentivized for their participation in the buffoonery? It's like they all trying to protect some type of asset that they want to gain or have from Chrisean. Maybe she paying a bill. Maybe she's, buying them food or whatever the case may be. Because a lot of families, when you have an individual that has made it and everybody else is struggling, with poverty and this, that, and the third, they will literally cling to that individual, and that individual can do no wrong in their sight. All morale goes out the window because they're too busy trying to just, you know, not go against the grain. And that is insanity because you should never, ever relinquish your morale for material gain, carnality, vanity. You should never do that.
That's not true.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this fool showed it. This is what my son looked like. She worried about me, little baby. Like, get our son right, then do.
And I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know if maybe there is some type of adverse effect with Blueface. Who knows why he got all those tattoos? Maybe it's too he's dealing with something psychologically with Chrisean Jr. Maybe there's a part of him that's struggling to cope with what has transpired. And he can be really going through something, you know, very, very deep that can be a struggle. So I don't know. I just really feel distraught. There's an array of things I can say in this situation, but stop glorifying. Right when she came out and did that fake ass Jesus thing and going to these fake ass pastors like Jamal Bryant, who'll do anything for clout. Y'all just want to be like, oh, she's a changed woman. You know why? Because a lot of individuals who are going down that same path who made similar mistakes, they're looking for some type of redemption through someone. So if the public can accept an individual who have made grave mistake like that, and then they can, basically forgive them in an instant and just forget about it and just be like, okay, they're being a better person now without the fruits of their labor proving it. They're all for it because they want to be looked at. Like the church is a beard, it's a cover up for a lot of people. It's literally a costume shop. You go there to put on a front because you don't really want to let the people know who you truly are and the mistakes that you just made before you even got to that building. That's why the Lord said, my spirit does not dwell in buildings made with human hands. A lot of people that go to these churches are not even godly, nor close to it, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. They're not about God. It's all a cover up. It's a facade. It's all there to masquerade around and such. It's like the devil, even he disguised himself as an angel of light because you want to go to a place where you can blend in. I look like a person that is trying to be saved or saved. So I can kind of fool you with what I'm doing. But if you can see beyond the surface with discernment, you'll be able to look past a lot of these people's nonsense. But let me know what you guys think with this nonsense. This shit is wild.
What you want. Okay.
Why would you do that, man? When he want my checks back into his name from Zeus. I didn't want to do it. I can't do it.
I genuinely don't feel like Blueface was doing that because he wanted her checks. Don't get me wrong.
Now, she put that out there and said it was because of the checks. It had nothing to do with the checks. I believe he did that shit because that was fucking obviously he was bothered. He was distraught. He was baffled. He was bewildered. And any father would go nuts and insane if you knew your child was struggling with something like that. It's I mean, you can go down the rabbit hole with that one. I mean, shit. Literally can go down the rabbit hole. But let me know what you guys think about the comments. Like every time I think about the situation, I rant because it just really pisses me off. And it's not something that I think anyone should look at as funny or think it's okay. Use these situations and other people's mistakes so you can avoid doing it. So you can make better choices. It's not do as I don't be on that shit when people like, man, do as I do type shit. Or do as I say from individuals who don't have the paper trail that makes sense. Look at spiritual people that have that enlightenment, that discernment, that make good choices, so you don't fall victim to the same circumstances. All right, let me know what you guys think in the comments about this shit, man. And I'm up out of